Hey guys, HDvee here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got a ton of new information to go over. We have new potential Generation 5 remake leaks to take a look at. We also have some new rumors to go over, some new actual Pokemon news information, loads of stuff to break down and get into today. So if you're excited for the video, as always, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes, it really helps out. Leave a comment with your thoughts on anything we cover in today's video. Subscribe if you're brand new for daily Pokemon content. Ring the notification bell. With all of that out of the way though, let's get into the video and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, let's go over these new potential Generation 5 remake leaks. So we have Riddler-Coup here, kind of tweeting out about the new animated kind of special that came out for Pokemon not too long ago. A really cool little video. If you haven't watched it, I definitely recommend you do it. I really enjoyed it. It's not super long at all, but it's just really well done. And we have Riddler-Coup kind of just tweeting out here saying, "Lol, meeting future father-in-law for the first time." So just making a little bit of a joke there about the animated kind of video. But then he also goes on to tweet this out as well, saying all Unova starters found in the Pokemon video, or whatever this is supposed to be an abbreviation for, and then says so obviously if we do take a look, we see Oshawott here, and then on this image we have Tepig and Snivy. So obviously Riddler-Coup knows the next game that's going to be coming out or is going to be announced on Pokemon Day. He's already put out a bunch of hints and rumors and leaks about it, especially linking it with like Drayton and stuff for the Indigo Disc, saying that the next game was going to revolve around him, and obviously Drayton is Drayton's grandson, so that was the big hint. I think he even came out and confirmed that it was Drayton that he was actually talking about this, so Drayton has some sort of hint towards the next game. So the fact that he's saying stuff like that shows that he knows what the next game is going to be, otherwise he couldn't really say that. So the fact that he's kind of like tweeted this out, it just seems like a bit more of a hint, you know, saying, oh, all Unova starters are in this, what's going on here? Like, he obviously knows. He's just kind of like, I don't know, giving us crumbs of information. Again, it could very well be Unova, could be Johto, could be anything really, but with everything that Riddler-Coup has posted recently and on like the build up to like the DLC coming out, it does seem to be hinting at Unova. Now, whether that is Unova Black and White remakes as a faithful remake, which he has also teased in the past, it could be that. It could be Black and White 3, it could be Legends Unova, it could be a Black and White 2 faithful remake, it could generally be anything to do with Unova. There's so many different options that we just don't really know what to expect. All we know is that the next game is most likely going to be revolving around Unova, and as well as that, there is also the potential of some sort of faithful remake as well. Whether that is the Unova game as well, or that is a completely different game entirely, we're not really too sure. But those are the two main things he's teased, and now he's also teasing extra things about Unova, Generation 5, and everything like that. Obviously, we are in the month of Pokemon Day now. Like, we're going to find out soon, but you know, he will be tweeting out more information about like the next game and hinting with rumors and leaks and stuff like that over the next like few weeks, in my opinion, because we also have this here. He tweeted out about like the Galarian birds and Ho-Oh and stuff in Pokemon Quest. And then we have Lorenzo here saying, when do the leaks start? The Pokemon birthday announcement is coming. And he says, not yet. So I don't know why he's taking so long. Maybe he's just waiting for his source to get more information. Like maybe his source has just said, the next game's Unova. That's all I'm giving you. So maybe Riddler-Coup has nothing else to go off apart from that. Like, we don't know who his source is, obviously. Like, they are obviously very much in the Pokemon Company and know a lot of information in the Pokemon Company, whether they are a translator or like maybe a design artist or something like that. We don't know, but yeah, maybe he just hasn't given Riddler-Coup that much information as to why Riddler-Coup has not given us extra information. So I'm expecting it to happen in like, you know, maybe this week or next week, where Riddler-Coup starts posting information, because Pokemon Day announcement is probably going to get announced on the Monday, which is the 26th. And then Pokemon Day is on a Tuesday this year. That's when we're going to get the Pokemon Presents and everything like that. So it very well could get announced on the Monday, or it could get announced on the 23rd, which is a Friday, where it'll be like, oh, next week, don't forget to tune into this year's Pokemon Presents and whatnot. So it could be either of those days, in my opinion. Most likely the Monday, though, because they usually announce it for the day after. So obviously today, I'm recording this on the 6th of February. So we have, you know, over 3 weeks really until Pokemon Day. In fact, it's actually 3 weeks today until Pokemon Day, the day I'm recording this. So it's a plenty of time really to get some to get some leaks out and stuff to us. But yeah, he hasn't teased anything else yet, but he has also put this. So either way, those are the latest like Generation 5 potential leak, stuff like that. Moving on, we also have this as well. This is just some new information. This isn't a leak or anything like that. It's the new kind of box that's coming out, which has CDs of like the 3 games background music and stuff like that, like the OST. So we have the Scarlet and Violet one here. Look really, really cool, these boxes do. I am a massive fan of them. And then we also have the Legends Arceus one here, I do believe. And then as well as that, we also have the Sword and Shield one as well. So these are the boxes. He tweeted this out before it was like officially announced. I believe that these are coming out on Pokemon Day as well, on the 27th of February. So these are also coming out this month. But yeah, these are some really, really... I don't think these are like hints or anything. I think he's literally just posting the boxes because they look cool. But just thought I would include that because I don't know if they're available worldwide or if it's just Japan or whatnot. But either way, I'm sure you'll be able to get them in some way, shape, or form if you really want to. And anyway, moving on, we also have this to go over as well. This was tweeted out by Stealth. This isn't anything to do with Pokemon, this is more of a Nintendo thing. So Stealth here tweeting out saying the GDC announced that Nintendo will be hosting 2 developer talks at the event. So the topics are Super Mario Bros. Wonder and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. GDC is March 18th to March 22nd, so we might get more information about like extra Nintendo stuff for that event as well, you never know. But Tunes of the Kingdom, Evolving Physics and Sounds, so the technical director, lead physics programmer, and the lead sound engineer. And then 2D and Tomorrow, how the developers of Super Mario Bros. Wonder find new joy in creating classic side-scrolling adventure. So it's just kind of going into details and information about how they come up with these games, how they create the games and stuff like that. I know that interests a lot of you guys that watch these videos, so that's why I thought I'd include it. But yeah, that's taking place from the 18th of March to the 22nd. I'm sure it'll be like a live event and everything like that as well. I don't think you actually have to go there in person to watch it. But either way, thought I'd include that regardless. Moving on though, we also have a new TCG thing that's also been announced. So Japanese Scarlet and Violet Battle Academy revealed, successor to family Pokemon card game. So the information about this is that the Pokemon Company revealed the successor to the family Pokemon card game line named Battle Academy. We first knew about this product back in November 2023. We speculated that they would have global branding matching with the Pokemon Company incorporated version of Battle Academy, and it seems this could be true. They have now revealed 7 new EX cards, which are included with 4 decks named Sprigatito EX, which we have first seen in the Pokemon TCG Paldean Adventure Chest, Pikachu EX, Lucario EX, and Greninja EX. Also, Houndstone EX, Armarouge EX, Darkrai EX, and Melmetal EX are featured in one of the 4 decks with new cards. A new supporter card named Picnicker also is in this product. We also have the Battle Academy costing 3,290 yen, and it will release on March 8th, 2024. Besides the Battle Academy, there is a smaller, cheaper version named Anytime Battle Academy, which only features the Sprigatito EX and Pikachu EX decks, which cost 1,360 yen and also releases on the same day. So these are some of like the new cards and stuff like that. Look really, really nice. Just some really cool artwork for these new TCG sets. I'm sure they will be coming worldwide very, very soon after as well. Hopefully, anyway. But yeah, obviously, if you are collecting all that kind of TCG stuff, then this is something that you might want to get your hands on. So that's all that. Moving on, we obviously have a big old rumor to finish off today's video with as well. This is a two-parter. A lot of stuff to go over with this rumor, but it was posted on the 27th of January. It was posted by Anonymous. It doesn't have a title. The image is just the Pokemon Day 2024 icon. This is the legitimate icon, by the way. This hasn't been leaked or anything. They've actually tweeted this out themselves. So they start things off by saying Pokemon Unite, Crobat, Tyrantrum, and Miraidon. So obviously Miraidon, we know, has been confirmed to be coming to Pokemon Unite. The other Pokemon are Phalanx, and there's one more as well off the top of my head. I can't remember it though. But Miraidon's definitely coming, Phalanx is definitely coming, and there's something else. There's not been any data mines about Crobat and Tyrantrum, which obviously doesn't help this rumor out. However though, there has been multiple times in the past where a Pokemon has been revealed on Pokemon Day that has had no data mined information about it at all. Pretty sure Mamoswine was revealed on Pokemon Day, and maybe one other, and we had like no idea. They weren't in like data mines or anything like that. However though, I feel like this rumor probably should have also stated that, you know, Phalanx is also coming out and stuff like that. But they got the Miraidon part right, but I think we knew about Miraidon a lot longer before that was actually like, we had like data mined information about that before it got like officially, not officially confirmed, but like technically, I guess even more data mined. But anyway, that's the Pokemon Unite stuff. Obviously, as I always say, take this rumor with a massive grain of salt. I feel like I always have to include that. It should be common knowledge by now. But yeah, always take these with a grain of salt, just simply because they are most likely going to be false. Anyway, Pokemon Cafe Remix small updates. They don't say anything about what update that is. It'd be cool if they introduced like Terrapagos or Ogerpon or something like that to the game to coincide with the DLC having just released. But yeah, no information here about what is going on with that Pokemon Cafe Remix game. So moving on, we have Pokemon Go. So Pokemon Go Fest 2024, Koraidon and Miraidon in Rome, Italy, San Francisco, California, USA, and Yokohama, Japan. And then also Tinkatink, Wattrel, and Finizen will be available early spring. So apparently that's all kicking off for Pokemon Go. That's all happening for Go Fest. Koraidon and Miraidon are coming to the game. I mean, Koraidon and Miraidon have already been data mined to be in the game. They just haven't been given like a release date or anything. It would suck if they kind of paywalled Koraidon and Miraidon to be only shiny available in Pokemon Go. I mean, I don't think they'd paywall it, but you know, you'd have to pay to get more of a chance to get it, so to buy more raid passes and stuff like that. Which, you know, that might be what they do. That seemingly is what they're doing with Mythicals. You know, Jirachi has obviously had an event. It would not surprise me if Meloetta and Victini both have shiny events too, because it's just a way for them to make a load of money. And it's very smart from a business standpoint. It's very scummy in my opinion, because like these Mythicals have been out for like 15 years nearly, and we've never had them as a shiny. But now, that just surprise, you can now get them as a shiny, but you have to pay for it. It's just a little bit annoying, but that might be what they're doing. I mean, they've done it with a lot of Mythicals already, so I could see that happening. With Koraidon and Miraidon, it's less likely, but either way, that is apparently everything happening in Pokemon Go. Pokemon Masters EX, we have Kieran and Hydrapple, and Carmine and Sinistrar will be available after the present. So again, we're going to get information on all these mobile games regardless. So yeah, it makes sense that they like shadow drop some things. Like they might shadow drop Crobat or Tyrantrum. They may shadow drop Miraidon. They may shadow drop these characters. You never know. It's just they usually do things like that. And as well as that, you can claim 5,000 free gems as well. That sounds like a lot of free gems. I don't know how many it is to buy like a new character and stuff. I don't play Pokemon Masters EX, but 5,000, 5Gs, doesn't sound too bad. So that would be really cool if that was real. And then Pokemon World Championships, obviously taking place in Hawaii, August 16th to August the 18th. Pikachu and Lapras Hawaii-themed plushies. I would also expect something like that to happen in Pokemon Go as well. Like usually with the Pokemon World Championships, they do an event in Pokemon Go as well. And then also Pride Resort Stadium card to celebrate inclusively and acceptance for all people. So I'm not sure if that's the card for like winning something at the Pokemon World Championships or just attending or something like that. But yeah, they do usually do things like that as well. And then also, next up, Pokemon the Movie, Tankuba and the Loyal Descendants, July the 11th. So this is obviously referencing, I don't know, I'm assuming it's referencing, like, the new mythical that we obviously haven't been introduced to yet. But the whole, like, Tankuba and the Loyal Descendants, that feels like more of a Petulant kind of thing. Like, Okidogi, Munkidori, Pheasantipity, they're like the loyal, I guess they're not descendants, but, like, they're the loyal kind of, Pokemon around Petulant. But I guess if this is the Loyal Descendants, like maybe it's I don't know, like Pokemon that maybe it's something to do with like the legendary Ruin Pokemon. Maybe it's like the mythical that kind of controls all those or something like that. But that's apparently coming out on the 11th of July. And then also Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Terra Raid Battle event for Tankuba, which is February the 27th to March the 8th. So this is obviously the new mythical. I mean, I don't think they would do it as a raid battle. I think they would just do it like as a gift code, where you go to watch the movie, you then get the code, and then you can put that into your game. But either way, I do think the new mythical is going to be announced on Pokemon Day, though. I think that very much is going to be the case. So that's happening February 27th to March the 8th. And then Pokemon TCG Fan Select. So submit Pokemon art designs to the Pokemon TCG Fan Events website for a chance that your Pokemon art will be used in an official Pokemon TCG set. So they have actually done things like this in the past, where they've done like the art competition, and then your card can become an actual like design. In fact, I think I actually have them somewhere around here. I do actually have the because I think you could get them on like the Pokemon website. It's these ones here. So this was the illustration contest, which I think like there was 3 cards or something, and you could, yeah, you could obviously submit it, and then I don't know what you got for winning, but that is obviously what they're referencing here, some sort of like art competition. But it's also happened with like Korokoro as well. I think it was what was it? It was a Generation 9 Pokemon. Where it was like the poison painting Pokemon. I think it was Grafai. I think it was that was in the Korokoro one, and people submitted it for that and stuff like that. But anyway, it's a 50 card set. Design any Pokemon or trainer card. 3 designs can be submitted under your name, and then the site will close September the 9th. It'd be really cool if they did do like more things like that, because that would just allow more people's kind of art to be showcased and stuff like that. But anyway, moving on, we also have Pokemon Rhythm. So we've got a new Pokemon Rhythm game apparently happening. As well as that, this rumor doesn't go into detail about any new Pokemon game in regards to like main series, by the way, which is also very interesting. But yeah, Pokemon Rhythm is a free to download rhythm game. Controller input, so obviously you'd have on the screen like A, B, X, Y, and you'd have to click it as it happens, you know, just normal rhythm games. And then every main series region OST is purchasable for $11.99 separately. And the bundle pack to get the entire soundtrack will be $60. So I'm assuming that's extra DLC or something for that rhythm game, which is ridiculously priced. Like, I don't think anybody is paying $60 for the OST. Like, that's just silly. But I guess it is a free to download rhythm game, so it'd be free to download, and then obviously you could buy the extra kind of things. And it says 8 songs for anyone who downloads, 2 to 4 players, local and online multiplayer. That would be really cool if they do a rhythm game. It'd be cool to have like online and stuff. And then sticker collection Pokedex, where you can get stickers of every Pokemon from in-game achievements. It's developed by Bandai Namco, and that's coming out on the 18th of June, apparently. And then we also have Pokemon Call-in Ho-Oh and Call-in Lugia. So I'm assuming this is the main series game. But Call-in Ho-Oh, Call-in Lugia. So it says Call-in battles are 2v2, 3v3, and 6v6, where you can select 1, 2, or 5 trainers from your phone to battle alongside you. This sounds like a very much a mobile kind of game, not a main series game. Call-in Ho-Oh? That's really weird. And then it says traditional battles are in the game. And then gym leaders have gender counterparts for 2v2 call-in battles. Option to battle all NPCs / mandatory battles, including your mother, Nurse Joy, etc. Then it says Sinnoh / Hisui and Galar evolutions. And then Ethan and Lyra protagonist. Chris is in the game. Chibi art style with following Pokemon. Developed by Game Freak and Marvelous Inc. And then November the 15th is apparently when that's coming out. This game kind of makes absolutely no sense. It sounds like a spin-off game mixed with a mobile game and then mixed with main series slightly, but it doesn't sound great at all. I feel like this wouldn't do, but I'm assuming it would be the main series because it's November the 15th, and usually November is when the main series games come out, so I think that's what they're kind of getting at with this. But it just sounds absolutely terrible. It doesn't sound like anything anybody would really want to play. It just sounds like a battle simulator, which is obviously good, but they've kind of ruined it in a way. But I don't know. I feel like I wasn't really believing this rumor anyway, because usually, I mean, when a rumor gives you this much information, it's usually fake anyway. I'm assuming they're very much into like developing this Pokemon Day Presents. It's probably not finished by now, but I'm sure they are like going through all of it. I mean, a lot of this stuff will be announced anyway, like Pokemon Unite stuff, Cafe Remix, Pokemon Go, Masters EX, Pokemon World Championships, that'll also be spoken about. You know, any kind of raid events will also get, they'll probably go over TCG stuff as well. Like, all of this will be gone over in the presents, but, you know, you don't have to be a leaker to know that. Like, I could probably take a good guess at what's going to be revealed on Pokemon Day. Doesn't mean I'm a leaker, it's just a good estimated guess, really. But anyway, let me know your thoughts on that rumor there. Do you think it is true, or do you think it is an absolute BS rumor? Let me know your thoughts on all that, but also let me know your thoughts on everything else that we covered today. Do you think these are Generation 5 remake leaks or hints or anything like that that Riddler has posted here? What are your thoughts on everything else we've covered as well? All the GDC stuff and all the TCG stuff and everything like that. But that is going to be everything for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please do drop a like down below. It's trying to hit 500 likes. It does really help out. Like I say, leave a comment on anything we covered. Subscribe if you're brand new for daily Pokemon content. Ring the notification bell. With all of that out of the way, though, thank you for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And until next time, peace.